Is and of course we are live. Hello, hello everyone, wherever you are listening to us all across the globe, because now we're in a global village. Permit me to use that word for lack of better one. Thank you everyone for joining us wherever you might be joining us in on a blessed Saturday. Whoo, whoo, whoo. We are alive, we are well, and the Lord is with us. The Lord is with us. And so we're so excited, we're happy, we're thankful. Again, today is my name is Modupe, and this is another episode of Creating Passive Income Streams. If we can, guess
You
what?
can. You
Can
can.
you
Yeah.
can? I don't get to do this alone, just like you all know. I mean, we have okay today. I mean, in attendance, my beautiful damsels, ladies of many virtue, and of course, Adebola from New York. Thank you.
Hello, hello, everyone.
And of course, today I also have Mutaya all the way from Houston, Texas.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you. And of course, Omolara from Houston, Texas. Ladies are looking so beautiful.
Hello,
Oh my God, you
everyone.
guys look all take away, take away. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay,
You do too.
thank you. So let's get to work. Let's get to work. Our audience, they've gotten, they've acclimatized to the fact that we bring them value and we're always here to educate, to inspire, as well as to, to entertain. Yeah, for lack of a better word. We want to make sure you're getting value from whatever it is we're providing. And just like you could see on our flyer, today it's not any different. We're also bringing value down to your doorstep. We're looking at a topic which comes very straight to heart: business ownership. Business ownership. And then we're considering the fact we would like to hear which part of which side of the house do you really fall into? Which side of the house do you fall? Do you think business ownership it's a luxury? Do you think, oh my gosh, it's just for some set of people? Or do you think this is a necessity? What exactly do you think business ownership is from? And I see a lot of people, joining us all across. I see Paulina, Ifunaya, Iwobi, my sister from California, Los Angeles. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you for joining in. I mean, so that's where we're kind of taking things to today. So I'm going to take, we'll take turns, we will educate. And guess what? These are experienced individuals, by the way. So they have answers to those questions. And if you, by any chance, you think, you fall on a particular part of the pot, please put in the comments. We would like to hear from you. We also want to learn from you. We want to look at this together. As a whole, we want to make sure we're bringing value to you. So let me
Yeah.
take it from Adebola. Adebola, all the way from New York. So can you please tell us or tell the audience, maybe business ownership is just a word coming to somebody for the very first time. I want to make sure we're not cutting anybody out of the pie. Can you please tell us what is business ownership in a layman's language? What does when you hear that, how does that come across to you? I know you've been in business for quite a while. You're already becoming, a guru in the field that you love to do. So tell us, what is business ownership?
Okay, in a layman's language, in the simplest form of it, business ownership just means you having your own business, you not working for somebody, you being the owner of the business, being the one employing people. I mean, it is yours, it is your business, it is your franchise, it is whatever you want to call it, and that's business ownership. And it gets to a point, it's not something that people just enter into. You're not just, oh, I'm looking for a job. So no, it's there will be a reason why you feel that you should get started with a business. There's always a reason. There's always a why. It's not because, oh, I see a shop next to me too, I can do that.
Mm.
But it has to be something that you will plan to do. You don't just jump into it. You don't just fall into it. But in a nutshell, business ownership is having a business, a franchise, something that is yours, that you are the one in charge of it, and you are the one that probably employing other people to work for you.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Straight to the point. It's yours. That's it. No one is taking it away from you. It's yours. You've got your name on the door. Did you hear that? You have control of the enterprise. Oh my gosh. Who loves that? I guess somebody in the audience is kind of thinking, okay, yeah, I already have my business, or okay, maybe I don't. Where are these ladies taking this today? Where are these ladies taking it today? You've already heard it. control of your enterprise. That's it, period. You have it, it's yours. Mutunrayo,
Yep.
please tell the audience, when the word necessity luxury comes to mind, what are you hearing? What does that mean? Necessity, luxury.
All
Are
right.
they cliches, or what are we saying?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Modupe, for that. When we talk about necessity, it means this is very essential. It is necessary. It is necessary. There is nothing more than getting on with it.
Mhm.
Now, when you say something is a luxury, it means, it is attached to a particular status, maybe people that have higher status, and, or maybe you've had it all and you just want something to get busy with,
Hmm.
more or less like a hobby, kind of. But what are we looking at today? We are looking at it that being a business owner, is it a necessity or a luxury? I want to, from my understanding and my experience at this time and age that we are in, I want to say every household
Mhm.
should embrace business ownership
Oh shit.
because it is now a necessity.
Okay
If
now.
you are not thinking about anything else, and
Mhm.
without me taking much of your time, just take into consideration the level of, you know, high prices that we are beginning to pay for things. Your gas is there, your grocery is there. Is your income as an employee at the same level? Are they at par with what you are spending right now?
Hmm.
So you as a person watching us now, or you're going to be catching up on the replay, ask yourself if you have a business that is creating another source of income for you. And by the way, our business have 5 streams of income. Will you consider that a luxury at this time? No, it is a necessity. Now, the question I need you to ask at the comment section is, how can I get on board? Because it is nothing you debate about anymore. So I'm just gonna stop right there for now, Mudupe.
You actually took it a top notch, Trust you, right? You always do that. But this is what I want you. I hope you guys caught it. I hope you guys caught it. She mentioned something, essentiality. She also said something, non-essentiality. So when we say necessity, that means it's essential. Let's come back home. Something like my food, shelter, clothing. I need it. If I don't have it, it's like oxygen I need to breathe it. It's a necessity. I can't do away from it. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it, and my life depends on it. Okay. And then she also went further down. She said something about luxury. So luxury is that it's non-essential, yet it's desirable. But guess what? It's expensive. And then it calls for, maybe I don't need it like that, right? I can do away with it, but I desire it. I want it. It's not longer my need. It's not like my food, shelter, clothing, that if I don't have it, then I probably can't live life. So that is the angle we're taking this conversation today. Okay, folks? So we're just actually getting into it. You're just actually getting into it. And you know what? I just want, wherever you applaud my ladies, they are doing fantastic. They're breaking it out because we want to make sure you get value from this. We want to make sure you get value from this. Now let's get into the benefits of what business ownership really is. And then we begin to see if indeed this is a necessity, if indeed maybe this is a luxury. I don't need it right now. I can do away with it. Or, oh my gosh, my life depends on it. I better get it now because the time I should have gotten it was yesterday. Did somebody catch that? The time
Yep.
I should
Right.
have started a business was yesterday. Did somebody catch that?
Mhm.
Okay. So then that's going to take me home to oh my gosh, my beautiful lady. She's actually staring at me now. She has the glasses on. We have to respect her because she had to pay so much for us to see her. Did you guys catch that joke? Oh,
Mhm.
okay, now let's talk to Omolara. Omolara, you've
All
been in
right.
business for a while now. You've been in business for a while now. And of course, you're a boss in your own class. You're a CEO in your own class. And something comes to mind, especially when it comes to you being your boss. So you have that time to yourself. And so you having that time to yourself and being a boss of yourself, Will you call that a need or that's a necessity? What would you say? Please tell the audience. We want to hear from you.
All right. Thank you, Mudope, for the privilege given to me to educate our viewers and our audience this evening. So, talking about business ownership, I mean, personally, with my own experiences, I started this business. I would say it's not a luxury; it is a necessity. Because I remember when I was growing up, I see people owning big companies. So I
Okay.
look when I sometimes I'll be like, okay, I mean, is it something anybody can do? To me at that time, growing up at that time, I'd be like, oh no, I don't think so. Maybe there are these people that that have this money, and the business is not really for everybody. So then I would say I used to say it was a luxury, not until I found myself in the business myself. I'm like, okay, it's no longer a luxury; it is a necessity that every family, if I say every family, I mean every family, every household needs to have. I mean, looking at all the things going on in the world today, pandemic, we're still in the era of pandemic. Pandemic is not gone. I mean, it's still coming back fully, like we know before. Like it's still much around. So we're talking about pandemic. We're talking about recession. If you have your business right now, as in you start a business right now, then you know the meaning of recession. If you don't have a business and you are just at a paycheck to paycheck, you can feel it in your body. I'm telling you, it's no longer a joke, right? The world is going, I don't even know what to say about it. But right now, it's no longer a joke. It is something everybody needs to have, because you live on a single paycheck? Even let's say couples, can they even still live on their paycheck? My answer is no, because everything is pricey. Everything is going up. You go to the grocery store with $200. You come out with just probably 2 bags or 3 bags at the end of the day. So you having a business on the side, or you having your own business, and then maybe you still have your full-time job you're doing, the business will substitute the regular your 9 to 5 job. So if people are saying recession, you are not even going to tell. I mean, be among those who are saying recession, because the business is bringing something at the other side. So with that, I would say it's no longer luxury; it is a necessity. I mean, a necessity that everybody needs to have. All household, all family needs to have.
Thank you, Molara. Molara said you go to the store with $200, you come back with 3 bags. How many of you listening to us are actually that has become our current reality? I don't know. Just you know what?
Yeah.
Make sure you're putting something in the chat box. I see you there, Miss Linda, all the way from California. My California people are just obeying. Look at Pauline from California, Linda from California. I appreciate the support. We appreciate the support. If you're watching us, please comment in the chat box. What do you think about this conversation? Do you actually think it's a luxury, or do you think someone out there needs to hear that this is a necessity? Please put in the chat box. We really sincerely appreciate that. I'm going to throw it back again to Adebola. Let me quickly jump down all the way to New York. I just left Houston, Texas. Now I'm jumping all the way to New York. Now, my darling sister, we hear the word flexibility. And I know with business ownership, you've been doing that, and that has probably afforded you some level of flexibility, right? You're no longer missing those milestones in the life of your loved ones. You're right there in the center of their life. So tell me, or just chime on that, and let's see where that actually falls. Do we call that, oh my gosh, being in the center of the people I really love, it's a luxury, or you think it's a necessity? To really brainstorm on this particular subject.
All right. Thank you, Modupe. Oh my, having that time, it's just it's I mean, it's a dream come true. I'm
Ooh.
still, and when I say that is that because it's something that I'm really personally really looking forward to, the time that I will be able to like just be in total control of my time. And that's just to say I still work, I still have a job, you know, And I'm grateful for the job, but it is not the end. I know that this job is not going to take me to where I want to be. So I have my business, and my business is building, and my business is growing. And very soon I will be able to say, okay, bye bye to my, to my boss, to my regular job. And I'm really looking forward to it. I know people that are already doing that. In reality, that are already in that position, being able to stay home with your family. Currently we are in summer, kids are home, and every day it's like, oh, okay, should I just go? Should I just say I'm no longer coming in today? That kind of thing, because I have to make arrangements for my daughter to take care of babysitter or somebody to look after her or another. But if you have your own business, you know, and you are not working for anybody, you are the one in charge of your time. You'll be able to take care of those things.
Mm.
You'll be able to take care of those things. And that's one of our goals. That's one of the reasons. I mean, this having talked to a lot of people, they want the time for family. And you can achieve that with business ownership. I can't remember the name of the person. There was a very popular entrepreneur who is happens to be a millionaire or maybe a billionaire or something, and he was trying to like reach out to people, and he was telling I was at a presentation. I think this was the presentation, and the good thing about it is that he said, see, my wife goes everywhere I go. My kids go with me because I have a private teacher for them. So they go everywhere. He goes all over the world, teaching people, coaching people how to become entrepreneurs, to be on their own. And his family follows him everywhere. He can afford a private tutor to go with them. So the kids are homeschooled on the yacht, on the plane, the private jet, and that's one of the that's what we call flexibility.
Yeah.
I can decide, okay, let's go spend 3 months in California with Modupe, and then the next 3 months, let's go spend that in Texas. I mean, we don't have to worry about work, oh, it depends on the level. If you want to get a private teacher for your kids, you want them to be homeschooled, that just take them along with you wherever you go. So it's one of the benefits of business ownership. There is the flexibility. You can control your time. You are in charge of your time. You don't have to clock somewhere. You don't have to be at a particular place to work. You work wherever you want to. Even if you have a location, it is your own location. You can decide to go there. You can decide to stay home and do whatever you have to do online.
Thank you, thank you. I love that exam. I love that life. Did you hear that?
That's right.
It starts first as a necessity, and then it provides you with those luxurious things you really need in life, you really desire. So it starts from a level. We need it. We need it. We strive for it. We get it. And then it affords us the opportunity to be able to get those things that we desire, that we probably would think are very expensive, because then we can afford it. Because we can afford it. Mutirai, you're going to continue that conversation you started. You mentioned and you say, oh, families right now, you'll be making a very wrong mistake if you put your family on a singular source of income. Is that correct? You mentioned that conversation.
Correct.
I need you to finish that conversation because I know you have more to say. I need you to finish that conversation so that individuals out there could see that they're actually putting their lives their family on a risky venture. And it's super risky, right? To have your family on just a singular source of income. That will get them, So please share with us. We would like to hear. Share with us. Let the audience hear. Being a business owner, in your own world, doing all these great things, why do you think an individual should not put all their eggs in just one basket? For lack of better word, go for it.
All right. Thank you so much, Modupe. Don't do it, people. Do not. Don't put all your eggs in a basket. It is just absolutely fine for you to diversify. Okay? All right. Now, let me ask you, as a woman, a man watching us now, or you are catching up on the replay, a family, if you are the woman, you're watching it, please share with your man, share with other members of the family. How do you feel living on one stream of income? Are you all happy? Yes. But do you nag most of the time? I think. Now, I'm so happy for you that you're happy living on one stream of income, maybe because it's so huge and it's so nice. But I want you to give it a second thought that what happens if something happens? Do you have a backup plan? Do you have something to cushion the effect if something happens? Especially at this time, looking at the economy. I say that all the time because I go to the store. Let me give you an example. I buy peanut peanut whatever oil in Sam's Club. I used to buy it maybe 30 something. It's now close to $60.
Double.
Times two.
That's it.
Pure whatever, pure frying oil used to be $17. Now it's above $40.
Yeah.
So now tell me, if I'm taking the same paycheck I was taking when I was buying that at $17. Now I'm buying at over 3 times. How do you think my pocket will feel? How do you think I will feel spending that and looking at my family? They are eating that food. And I'm like, right there, what's going on? I hope you get what I'm saying. So as a family, I will encourage every family to have a table, an income with more than one stream. Okay? A table with more than one leg. So that if a leg is far gone or damaged or something happens, you will be able to okay, have a support somewhere that will help you to bounce back. Now, what are we saying? Look into this, because I know what most people consider is, how do I want to start a business? I don't know anything about business. I have no knowledge of business. Let me tell you, most of us business owners today in our community of 124,000 people, still counting, most of us, a huge percentage of us, do not have any business background. We are telling you that our business, if you embrace it, will give you that training that you need. And it will not take away from your time. Rather, it will give you more, just like Adebola had said. There is a step-by-step training that you do at your pace. You are not in a rush. Nobody is compelling you to do anything in a rush. You do it when your time permits. And guess what? You'll be glad you did. Because this business will not just give you one stream of income. You are diving into a business that will give you five solid streams of income. So I'm going to rest over that.
Thank you. Thank you, Mutunraya. I know you kind of took it a top notch as usual anyway, like I like to say, but I love to hear you talk. We all love to hear you talk. Our audience love to hear you talk. She said something. She said, what if something happens to a particular source of your income? I even want us to look at it from this angle. What if nothing happens to that income? Meaning you're still in that particular whatever job, career you are, and you probably got all the promotion you can possibly get. I'm saying maybe you've already maxed out. Did you hear that? Maybe you've already maxed out. A lot of us are listening to us right now. We've already maxed out because in our place of work, our level can no longer earn more than whatever it is we're currently earning. Maybe we are the bosses of the bosses of the bosses there. So there is no longer, opportunity for growth. Are you thinking outside of the box? How about you make your annual salary, your annual, let it become your monthly. Those are the possibility when you own a business. Those are the possibility when you have a business of your own. You struggle with it, and remember, it's your name on the door. It's your name on the door. Let me save that thought and let the lady speak. Omolara, please tell our audience, A lot of us are probably in a particular job, 9 to 5. We clock in, we clock out. Who has heard about that word? You clock in, you clock out. So you have to, or you probably want to take permission, right? You have to tell them, I want to go to the bathroom, I need to go see my mom, in Africa. Hey, madam, in this age and time, 21st century. I mean, how do you feel about that? I think it's very demeaning, if you ask me. It's very demeaning of who we are. Please tell the audience when we are trying, because now you probably have seen that world and now you have a business. Do you consider that? I've been being faced with all this clock in, clock out, taking permission. And now you're in your own world as your own CEO. So do you consider that being, it's still a luxury or it's a necessity? That for my sanity, I need this. What do you think? Tell the audience.
Well, Modupe, everybody have said a lot. To me, it's still no longer a luxury. It is a necessity. Because I see no reason why I want to travel, let's say to Africa or to anywhere, it might not even be Africa. And then I have to ask my boss for vacation time. Although I might sometimes, even though you have vacation time, your boss will tell you there is no time for you to go. Simply because they've maxed out on people that want to travel. That wants to take vacation. So they will tell you, okay, you have to wait, right? Maybe your turn might be next year.
Wow.
Why do I have to wait till next year when I have something to do this year already? It's my life. It's my journey, right? So I need that vacation time. So I don't need to have any approval from anybody if I have my business. So now let's say I don't have my 9 to 5 anymore. Maybe I've retired from my 9 to 5. And have my business full time. Do you think I'm going to ask anybody for permission that I need to travel or I need to take vacation? No. So we still having a 9 to 5 and then having our business. We know what it means. Every one of us on this platform, we still have a regular job. And then people listening to us, we are not saying you should leave your regular job simply because you want to start something new. So having a regular job and then seeking permission to take a time out for vacation, it's still, to me, I don't know, it's still something that I'm not okay with. The reason why I said I'm not okay with it, so because I can't just imagine myself, going to my bosses, begging them that this is so crucial to me, I just have to go. Sometimes if they tell you you cannot go and you insisted that you want to go, you know what that means? You are out. You are out. Exactly. But if you have your home business, you are your home boss, you are not taking permission from anybody. So having a business is still a necessity because it's not, I won't say it's a luxury anymore. You can choose to go into business yourself. Then you work on your business. If you work on your business, sky is just the beginning. It's no longer the limit. It's just the beginning. So having business is no longer a luxury. If anybody is out there listening to us, it is a necessity. It will give you time to, if you have your business, it will give you time to improve on your business. Okay? It is, you working on things that you have not even done before. And then it's a good thing to have a business. That's just
You got it, lady. You got it.
There is no way about it.
You got it. Thank you.
Need to own your business, people.
Omolara is on fire. She's like, you just have to have your business. You just have to have your business.
We've all been there. We have our regular job. I wanted to travel. One thing that I dislike most about this 9 to 5 job, I still have it. I love my job, but I've wanted to travel since last year. Guess what they told me? It's not time yet. We cannot approve it since last year. So I went ahead and pleaded, okay, can I still go this year? So I wanted to travel this year, December, right? I've already put in my vacation since last year, December. Abba.
Okay.
So with my business, I don't need any approval from anybody. I can just go at any time that I like.
Awesome. I love that. And I love that example that you actually painted it out to close out your thought. You know what? You were saying something and you're like, I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I know. That is the reason why we should get a business so that people will stop demeaning us, right? And asking us to clock in and clock out and come ask for vacation like 10 months before I really go for that vacation.
That's right.
Hello? Can I just wake up today and tell my family, let's go for getaway weekend or whatever? That is why we need to get back that which rightfully belongs to us.
That's right.
Folks, you're listening to us. We're talking passionately out to you because we've been there, done it. And a whole lot of us probably fall in the similar shoes like us. And we're just telling you, you know what? There is a way out. There is a way out. There is a way out to this so-called rat race. There is a way out to this so-called, we're starting this venture and then moving around in circle. You know what? North America, to be specific, was not built for a 9 to 5 forever.
That's right.
We all love our 9 to 5. We're adding value. We're professionals in our field. But guess what? We know it's just a transit for us. That's not our destination. And that's how we want for you to see that too. When you begin to see business ownership as a necessity, as this is like my food, clothing, and shelter, then that will change our mindset into, you know what? We need to get this. Omolara spoke very well. Motunrayo did the same. Adebola. Everybody has really, poured out their heart, shared their experiences with you all, so that you could tell and you could see, where we're coming from with this. And guess what? Our business model provides you with everything you need to start a business. Oh my gosh, I like to say this. It's not a brain surgery. Come as you are, people. It's not a brain surgery. Just come as you are.
That's right.
Come as you are. Be coachable. That's it. Be coachable. Come as you are. We have everything you need to onboard. We have an excellent training system. You have our URLs out there. Reach out to us. Reach out to any one of us. We will guide you through. That is what we do on a daily. We're happy about it because we're in the business of helping people. We see that nobody should be closed up and locked up in this so-called rat race. I'm going to close up and then, have everybody speak 1 minute. And I'm serious, 1 minute. Okay, Adebola? I know you're watching the time. 1 minute, everybody's going to speak right now. And it's just going to be on the topic because we're going to now share our experience on a topic that is so crucial to everybody in North America. And it's called taxes. Taxes. Everybody experience that word, Tax. X as in xylophone every single year. Oh my gosh. Now you have a business of your own. Each and every one of us will speak for 1 minute. How has your tax situation changed, Adebola? Tell the audience with your business. You're muted though, Adebola.
Yeah. There was, some fireworks in my neighborhood, so I didn't want the noise. So let's talk about taxes. How does that come into play regarding your business? You have to file taxes on your business. And the good thing about it is that business ownership allows you to actually, you are able to, how do they say it? You are able to claim a lot of stuff from your business when it's time to file your taxes. The things that you use for your business, you are able to, the accountants will know. Mudupe is the accountant. She should be the one talking about this. I don't know why she wants me to talk about taxes.
Everybody's going to say their personal experiences about taxes.
We're talking about my personal. Okay, all right then. So really, to really be truthful, honestly, filing my taxes this past 2 years, there was really a great change. Because there will be times that nothing, I have to this one is going. Sometimes you're thinking, I don't want to pay back. But when I started my business and the expenses of my business has to come under business, so I'm able to claim a lot of the things that I use for business, and then I don't have to send additional money to Uncle Sam. And that's one of the good things that I experienced with filing taxes with my business. It's a plus for me. Is a plus for me, and that's my experience.
Thank you, Adebola. I appreciate you for sharing. Motunrayo, take it over.
All right, thank you so much. Hey, people listening to us now, catching up on the replay, Do you know that with your business, if you start a business with us here, you will get your 1099, and with your 1099, it's certified that you are a legitimate CEO. You are running a legitimate business, right? And with that, you know what? My husband, this past tax, we were almost going, and I was like, he said, "Oh, call these people, let them send your 1099 because it will augment a lot of
Yeah.
things for us."
Mhm,
And it sure did that.
mhm.
When we compared us filing without 1099 with filing with 1099, I mean, the only regret we have is, I mean, if we had known, we would have started our business earlier.
Yeah.
But then we trusted that God's time is the best. So
Yeah.
if you are listening now, I think this will do you a lot of good.
Mhm,
Okay, it will do you a lot of good. And
mhm.
let me quickly say something about what Omolara said earlier. If you are planning on going on vacation, right? If they did not approve it, my dear, you might be the one to cancel it yourself.
That's
If
right.
you are thinking of the expenses, you will like, I don't want to spend this much. So take it up. Go on any of the URLs and become a CEO today. Yes, take that
Thank
first step.
thank you, Turaya. Omolara, go for it. 1 minute. Go for it.
All right. So regarding the taxes, I will say, before I started the business, I used to be scared that, oh, if I have a business, I'm going to be paying Uncle Sam thousands upon thousands upon thousands of money. Not until I joined the business, I saw that. I mean, it's a different ball game, because everything I got for my business, everything was right up. So if you're out there thinking, oh, if you start a business, you're gonna pay back, we're not paying back, because you everything you own, you reported everything to Uncle Sam, and at the end of the day, everything is what is right off.
Mhm.
So if you're out there thinking, okay, because of tax, because of what they're going to be charging you, or what you're going to be paying back, you don't want to start a business, you are making a big mistake. So jump in the ship today, and
Ooh,
then start something good and better for yourself. Thank you.
ooh. Thank you, thank you. She said, jump in the ship. Make sure you're jumping into the right ship, our type of
In
ship, the
our ship,
right ship
our ship.
that you need to jump into. Okay. Oh, my. It's been a fulfilling evening, folks. It's been a fulfilling evening. I am so elated. I am so excited. I trust somebody already got value from what we had shared. You've heard them all spoken. They've spoken so very well. And yes, that is it. That's the truth. That's the truth. I already said it. North America was not created for a typical 9 to 5, a W-2 earner. Period. Take it from me or leave it. Because a lot of us are probably earning that 6, 7 figures already. Hello, if that is coming from W-2, then you're making a whole big mistake. A whole big mistake. Get yourself a business today. You need something you don't even understand. Maybe you're not business oriented. That's why you have us. A lot of you are probably our followers on our various pages. We really sincerely appreciate your support and your followership. But you know what? It's high time. We just don't want you following us without getting value. We have much more to give to you. And we're asking you to, come on board today. Come on board today. Let's all find success where we can, and change our world, change our lives, and begin to live life at our own pace. Until then, we'll come again your way. It's been a fulfilling evening. Thank you, everyone, and see you all
Yeah.
on the inside of success. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.